Hello world, YouTube, Lambs is here again. Right, I'm very aware that 10 minutes is a long time to spend in front of your computer looking at some bloke rambling on about a comic. So I'm going to try to condense my reviews and make them more concise, under 5 minutes. And I'm going to try that here with this comic, BatGirl number 22. It should be very possible for me to do this because the comic itself is quite simple. I'll get straight into it then, so I'll stop waffling. BatGirl 22, all you need to know if you haven't read BatGirl before is that BatGirl's alter ego is Barbara Gordon. Barbara Gordon's dad is Jim Gordon. He's the commissioner of the police in Gotham. In this storyline, Barbara Gordon, guys, is BatGirl, has recently killed her own brother, James. She killed him because he was extremely psychopathic and evil, and it had to be done really. And her dad, the Commissioner James Gordon, blames BatGirl, but he's not aware that BatGirl is also his daughter. Okay. Right, in this comic at the beginning we have BatGirl in a guise as Barbara getting ready for a date. She met this guy called Ricky, and in a guise as BatGirl. It's quite a sweet date really. Unfortunately they get mugged by a drug gang just as they leave their house. This drug gang has connections to Ricky's brother apparently. There's some pretty decent fight scenes here. Barbara doesn't want to reveal to Ricky that she's BatGirl, so she holds out a little bit, but it all ends well as the drug gang start linking off at the end. She has the perfect date really. She goes dancing. Ricky's the perfect man. He was a car thief, but now he's a charity worker, so he's like Mr. Perfect boyfriend. He goes to a club where everybody knows who he is, so he's got that social status which girls obviously like for their boyfriends to have. So there's a bit of realism there. He's a nice lad. He's reformed, and he's got social status. That's why a girl like Barbara would like him. So I can buy that as a real relationship. Okay, later on in the story we have Barbara meeting her dad, the commissioner of the police, James. He takes her to a what do you call them? They're like gun firing range, a firing range. Really practice your shooting range. That's the word I was looking for. A shooting range. Yeah, and the reason for this is that her dad's worried that his daughter won't be able to protect herself. So he's making sure that she's a good shot. Barbara was worried that her dad suspected that she was BatGirl, but after this scene here, then it seems quite obvious that her dad has no clue whatsoever that she is BatGirl. There she is. She's very angsty because obviously she's responsible for the death of her brother, which is causing all the pain that's now going on with her dad. Yeah, pretty simple comic, isn't it really? Only 3/4 of the way through already. At the end of the comic we have Batman making an appearance. He often does in BatGirl. Batman often pops up. Really good panel there of Commissioner Gordon lashing out at Batman. The reason why he's doing it, he's blaming Batman for like training BatGirl, so he's kind of blaming Batman for the death of his son as well. He's in a bit of an emotional state at the moment for Jim Gordon, lashing out at different people and wanting revenge. As Batman says near the end of this comic, Jim, if I could take back this pain I've caused you, I would. I'm sorry. You've always been about justice, Commissioner, never revenge. Be careful what road you walk for everyone's sake. So yeah, it seems like Jim Gordon is consumed with revenge, and the target for that revenge is BatGirl, also his own daughter. And then the comic ends there. It's kind of like a bridge really. It's a bridge comic kind of into the next storylines that are happening in BatGirl. It's very, very simple, very, very enjoyable. I have a quick word about the art. So some of the pencil work wasn't too great. The drawings of Barbara herself, she sometimes seemed a bit harsh, and I think they made her look a bit older than she actually is. She's a young girl in her 20s, so some of the drawing isn't so kind to her. The colouring's great though. I really enjoyed the colouring. And there were some good panels and some dodgy panels. So the art was a bit iffy, but nice colouring. Storyline is very simple. bridge to the next story arcs in BatGirl. If you like the Batman universe, then I think you enjoy BatGirl. As I said, Batman often makes like guest appearances. The character of Barbara Gordon is very interesting, especially a relationship with her dad, and it appears that she doesn't want to be Batgirl anymore because she feels so terrible about what happened to her brother. Of course, I'm sure she put the costume back on again quite soon, and we're heading for obviously a confrontation between Batgirl and her father, with Batgirl revealing that she's actually Jim Gordon's daughter as well. So that's something to look forward to. Let's look at the time, almost under 6 minutes, not bad. Yeah, BatGirl number 22 by Gail Simone. I'll give it a strong 7 out of 10, but that's only because it's a bridge at the moment. It'll go up and down in quality. It'll probably be really good when we actually have the confrontation between Batgirl and Commissioner Gordon, when she reveals that she's obviously his daughter. That'll be fun. That's something to look forward to. BatGirl number 22 out now. Get it if you like the BatGirl, Batman, BatGirl, whatever universe. I think you enjoy it. It's pretty good. Okay, see ya.